this part here is really stiff, and there's like a flex to this because of this hole here. So if I push this to the side, you know, then these will take turns sticking out. Let's do a brake test and like really rip it on this. You can like crank hard, but I've cranked harder.
Say ball, selector, rewind. When the crowd say ball, selector, rewind. When the crowd say ball, selector, rewind. When the crowd say ball, rewind. When the crowd say ball, selector, rewind. When the crowd say ball, selector, rewind. When the crowd say ball, selector, rewind. This goes out to all the DJs. Hey.
Easy navigation.
Hey, hey, yeah.
Easy, easy.
Hey, hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
That was scary.
Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Selector.
So my heel is not brutally locked.
Rewind selector. Rewind selector.
The heel isn't brutally locked. I'm just being really, really rigid. Really thick here. But it does allow you to apply some pretty decent power. And that's easy to see. I'll just do some extremely untalented curb jumping. So if you ever wanted to see your worst nightmare come true, what would happen if you run into a curb? It's like straight on.
That's where I was at. You know, the apple tried to do it like that. With Quik, David all over you. DJ, it's all up to you. When the crowd go wild, tell me what you gonna do.
I feel like the biggest jackass ever doing that. But I pumped up the tire, so anything goes. Jakurasuru. So let's just get this to beep and see.
When the crowd say ball, selector. When the crowd say ball, selector. Rewind. When the crowd say ball, selector. Rewind. This goes out to all the DJs. Rewind. When the crowd say ball, selector. Rewind. When the crowd say ball, selector.
I got your suspension right there.
When the crowd say ball, selector. Rewind. When the crowd say ball, rewind. When the crowd say ball, selector. Rewind. When the crowd say ball, selector. Rewind. When the crowd say ball, selector. Rewind.
It gets the job done, right? It gets the job done. On a flatter wheel, it would work. This is too stiff, so it doesn't follow the contour, but it's not really a contour. There's no bevel on the MSX. The problem with the MSX is the indent here. So I should have accounted for this, you know? So it's not you, it's me. I have to account for this indent. And don't expect plastic to like warp around into space. I can just fill this indent here and make it flat and smooth. Because I can't say there's no bevel where there's actually a pool here, right? And then it would be flat. And then I wouldn't have the stuff sliding around and I need to glue the Velcro on because, you know, the plastic is the plastic is slick or it's not. But already it's pushing the wheel a bit. There are some stress lines. And I have not been doing much. So this is like a very first rough cut of this. And we'll see. But if I would put this on my EXN and rocket lean and hit a bump, with things that wide I would worry about them breaking, because leverage, right? You should only have it as wide as necessary. If you have it too wide, you will create other problems. So shorten it down on the width, just a tad. Make the side a bit thicker. The rest of the config was good. Right? I don't have to question any of the placement because I can do my stuff. If I can do a rolling 180 and a spin 180, then I'm good. My feet are secure, obviously, because I don't have like much grip tape going on here. So this one's gonna break eventually. And the rear brake too, licking by the licks of it. Right, so this is the game. This is the game. Getting into the 3D printing game, right? It's gonna take some printing and some batches and the choice of material and so on. It ain't easy, but I ain't complaining. So I'm gonna take these off. I'm gonna glue them. I'm gonna ride the hell out of them at the skate park, but that will be tomorrow. Right? There's some good flex there, man. I like the little yielding part. As long as I don't get a surprise, Father Mucker, when I'm in the Speedo. But I'm all geared up, so I'm good. Anyway, the wheel feels good. The pads feel good. There's nice spacing at the top. I love that. Don't you love that sound? Oh, by the way, did you know that the bearings sound like hell on this wheel now? Ladies and gentlemen, start your boner. And as always, blah blah blah, black on black, reflective performance hoodie and armored jeans. Man. Hola. Bienvenidos a el unboxing. Es muy bueno. Don't damage anything, Mike. Don't damage anything. Might be a puppy in here. No barking yet. Oh! Damn, I have such dexterity with a knife, man. Can't believe it. To get into a fight with me, I will cut you up. I will cut you up so good. Actually, you can just stand back and watch me wave the knife around and hurt myself. Packaged with love. Make fancy. You make fancy. You look at this. Look at this. How fancy is this, man? Oh my god. It's like, how am I gonna eat this huge burrito? Oh my god. What is this? It's heavy as hell, man. A thorough fella. A thorough fella is what you are, man. So this is a guy in Poland that is making pads. He wrote to me on Instagram and asked if he could send me some pads. And I'm like, nah. My pleasure, my pleasure. Let's do this before we die with the burrito. So I was out fooling around on the MSX today, and I was using Sai's Urban Star pads. I was having a great time. They are also the pads that I was using on the MSX the day before yesterday when I was at the skate park, and you know, I was with those kids, and the pads were a bit high. Thank you, Law. Thank you. Thank you. Observant fellow. I appreciate that. Yeah, but still, you know, when I was lifting the wheel, I wasn't getting the rear with me. And I can fix that by actually aligning my body properly. With the Clark pads, I get the opposite. I get like a forward tilt, so I land into burnouts on the EXN. I land into burnouts. So when I hit air on the EXN, it's like that when I land. And even if it's like this much, I will land into a burnout and I will skid. And the people behind me, the riders, they will poop their poopers, man. I feel like I'm opening a Gucci bag now. I feel guilty over how nicely packaged this. Look at this. Look. That's a big lip. That's a big lip. Some irregularity there. But man, that's some solid stuff. That's some. Okay. Remind you something? Girls, 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 girls. You make me feel so good. You make me feel so good. And, you know, this is, I guess, for something else, but yeah. In Poland. Because Sai, this has definitely a bigger lip anyway, and some nice rounded edges. Sai is in England, and now he has to send with snail mail because of Brexit, man. It's like us at Lazyrolling. Lazy Hayden. We can't send to England anymore. Well, we can, but customs is gonna get you. It's gonna happen. Now he did say he was gonna send me pads, and I'm like super grateful. I've lent out my red trails to Frederick, so he has it on his RSHS. How the letters go. but he no like you too much. As you noticed in my Zippity Doo clip where I was riding around with Tobe, and he was on his monster. Now on the Clarks, I'm fine at 60 kilometers an hour. I don't feel like I'm doing some kind of crazy contortion work. In that case, I did actually raise them a tiny bit. But it does feel secure, it does feel locked in, and it does a lot, it means a lot. I can blast all the time, and not just when it's safe to blast. Oh my god, dude, really? This is a bottle of something. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, man? You sent me a bottle of something, dude? You're kidding. Because Poland has some really nice booze. Some really nice booze. I was thinking to myself today, if I could pick one thing to do, besides my workout, and besides me horsing around early on the MSX on gravel and sand. Oh, did I mention that the bearings on my MSX are now making noise? After 16,000 kilometers, So it's my MSX and my Nick that are making bearing noises. So I was just thinking to myself, if I could really go for a beer, and man, Staropolski, that's baller, man. Look at this bottle. Look at this bottle. That's a fancy bottle. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, man. I would love to chug this right now. I really would. This looks great. What a fella. It's like beer and skate parks, man. Beer and skate parks. When you just don't have it in you, If kids aren't around, bring a little sippy cup. A little sippy cup. Fill it with wine. They won't know anything that your lips are all red and you're riding around falling all over the place, fearing for your life. Doctor? Doctor? It's a hell of a lip. A hell of a lip. Oh, you 3D printer people, having so much fun, aren't you? Also a rather minimalistic design, right? I appreciate this, right? Because this, I love. This length on this footlock is nuts. It's great. It's great. It gives a lot of foot support, and not just like the ball ones on the Clark. So this is like something in between. It's flatter, it's not just the round knob. Very cool. And as you can see, since these also go here, like for another look, that means that you can store your cocaine or weed in here. And then wash it down with this delicious beer. With this delicious beer. Good stuff, good stuff. This is going to be fun to try now. Got half an hour of light left. But yeah, I'm charging the MSX. So they're going on, man. They're going on. They're going to go on. And I'm going to learn them. And then I'm going to fool around tomorrow. And I guess I'll take the... Actually, it's going to be warm tomorrow. So I'll take the reflective performance hoodie, the black on black. And yeah, maybe I'll fall again. I ain't complaining. I ain't complaining. And Francisco in New York sent me some mystery item that is gonna come tomorrow. So let's see who's doing what. Okay. Ronnie went to iWheel. Man, there's a picture. Got a farm of wheels, man. Farm of wheels. So let's check PMs here. Okay. Oh, I owe a guy an answer here. Yeah. I got some messages to catch up on. Sorry guys if I haven't been answering you. Oh man, I got so many messages to catch up on. I'm sorry, man. So it's Wojtek. Wojtek. Thank you. Wojtek's torque pads. That's what they're called. Torque pads. Awesome, man. Awesome. Awesome. He does them in orange too. Yeah, boy. Thank you, Wojtek. Good times. The fiddler's here. Oh! Me like it. That's a lot of material, man. That's a lot of material. Breaking news. I'm out of Velcro. I'm out of Velcro. Tomorrow I'm going to go to Biltema and buy Velcro. I'm not happy, man. I am not happy. Why? 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 And I'm gonna buy some children's indoor hockey sticks and a plastic ball. Because in Sweden they play this game called bandy. Bandy. Band me. Bend me. So bandy, yeah. So you know, like the New York City Riders, they do EUC polo. I want to do EUC bandy here. We got some good little artificial grass soccer fields. Yeah, not even mad. So what does that leave me with? What was I gonna do? I will answer comments. Later on I'm gonna do my workout. I need to buy potatoes. And I need to pay my phone bill. Busy, busy, busy. That's me. Peace out. A new day. I installed the pads. Remember how floppy they were? They're floppy in the middle and really stick out a lot, you know. So that Velcro is gonna move. And the plastic was really slick. Man, I'm getting blinded. The plastic was really slick, so I'm gonna have to see about how I maybe roughen up the surface or something, because there's some slippage. I got my Velcro though. Got help from a special frame. So this is the bicycle pedal set. Oh, look at this. Look at this, man. Look at this. Dubby dub dub. Dubby dub dub. Ah, I see. I see. So these are Monster Pro, right? And if these are Monster Pro, that's why Francisco was saying, make sure you got grip tape, bruh. A pure spike pedal. That's some commitment going on there, man. That's some commitment. Use like hex screws going in there. I don't know if I'm gonna use all of these, maybe some, because that's one level of commitment. I don't even see why I would need grip tape, except for aesthetic purposes, really. But I would probably rather have these on the MSX, and then I would get pedals for that. But yeah, look at that. Now I own Spike pedal. Thank you, Francisco. This is going to be a horror to try out, man. I get scared of that stuff. Now let's go try the floppers. This one survived the day I made a deal with Ronnie that we're gonna share it. I'll go put it in the fridge. How do you like my jeans?